All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're watching this on the replay, you know what to do. We need for you to share this stream. Share this stream with everybody you know. You swipe to the right. I believe it is Apple. Bottom to the top, Android. All right. Good morning, Cheryl. Good morning. All right. Let's share it. Good morning. All right. Good morning. All right, Dino, welcome. Good morning. Let's share it. You guys need to double up this count. Today is Tactical Thursday. All right? Oh, yeah, that's old school right there, Dino. That's old school. All right. Welcome. Invite everybody. We need for you to invite. I need your help. All right, winning at the money game is not a single-person sport. It's not a single-person sport. Hey, when you come in, introduce yourself. Let us know where you're from. Give us your name and what city so we can recognize you. We're going to start in 1 minute or less. So let's share, you guys. David Bowie, that's right. Let's share. All right, let's share. Welcome, Eugene. Welcome. All right, good morning. Let's double up the count. Need for everybody to share, and introduce yourself. Let us know which city you're from. Give us your name, what city. All right, thank you for sharing. All right, we're going to get started in 30 seconds or less, you guys. Let's share it. Share it, everybody. Let's share. Let's get this party started. Let's dance. Let's do the money dance. All right. Greetings. Kentucky. Frankfort, Kentucky. Thank you, Sister Soldier. Put your name in there. Let's go ahead and double up this count. Need for everybody who's here right now to share. Meerkat Restream. Hey, Living Sheik. Walaikum salam, Sis Denise. Welcome. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's double up this count real quick. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you for sharing, Denise. Thank you for sharing. All right, Aaron. Welcome, you guys. Welcome. All right. Tactical Thursday. Let's share. All right. Aaron from Baltimore. All right. I'm going to let David Bowie take us out. That Sears guitar and horns. It's nothing like good music, brothers and sisters. Nothing like good music. All right. Let's share. Need for everybody to share. One last push before we get started. Let's dance. Come on, you guys. Come on. Let's share. All right, let's share. We're going to get started. Let's go. Let's share. All right. Let's get studying right now, brothers and sisters. Emerging real estate markets. Hey, good morning, everybody. Let's get us situated real quick. Let David Bowie take us out. All right, good morning, everybody. If this is your first time, welcome to the Money Game live stream. My name is DarrellMuhammad, real estate investor, mentor, coach, trainer, entrepreneur, business person, marketing and sales professional, traditional sales and marketing, online sales and marketing, networker, network marketer. Done a lot of things, still doing a lot of things in the space of entrepreneurship. Brothers and sisters, former stockbroker, was a former stockbroker, and that really did it for me. I was through after being a stockbroker, learning the inside game of investing. All right, seeing it from the perspective of professionals, and no, I'm not. Who is that? But anyway. That was very enlightening, brothers and sisters. So what we do on these live streams, we're looking for and attracting people of like minds, those that are concerned and care about the black community and the economic well-being of the black community. All right? So here's what you can do. If you like this message, if you heard it before, and you want to participate, you want to be a part of a community, you want to, hey, Brother Turk, you want to go ahead and take action, not by yourself, but with a group of people who about this life, right? Who's about this life of economic empowerment, not just for themselves, not just for their family, but most importantly, for our black community, all right? So here's what you need to do. You need to go to DarrellMuhammad.net, just like you see it here. And somebody put that in the live stream so they can get the spelling correct. DarrellMuhammad.net. You click on one of my blog posts and you subscribe there at the bottom. Only if you're serious and not curious, only if you want to take action, only if you're willing to make the necessary sacrifices, not do your very best, but the necessary sacrifice for financial empowerment for ourselves, our family, but also our community. If that's what you're about, go to my website, subscribe, because we're going to have a live event. Thank you very much, Brother Turk. We're going to have a live event here coming up pretty soon, but it's invitation only, and you have to be on the list. Now, if you're not quite there yet, you're not quite certain, right? Then that's okay. You keep watching, and this is how you can watch. You can watch on Periscope, Twitter, Facebook, fan page, YouTube. Just pull me up again. Just put my name in there, and you'll be able to watch and see if Darrell Muhammad is the real deal. All right? So go to Snapchat. All right? That's where we have some fun on Snapchat. So brothers and sisters, this is the Money Game live stream where we share with you the rules to win at the money game. Because it's a proven fact that those that win constantly, consistently, over and over and over again, they know something different from those that don't win when every now and then can't seem to figure it out. So my job and what I want to do is share what I know of these winning rules so that we can win as a people, as a community, economically at the money game. All right? Hashtag black dollars, hashtag black wealth, hashtag black economy, and then that's what we're about here. All right? So if that's what you're about, welcome, congratulations, at the right place at the right time. We only go about 15 minutes, all right, so we can have question and answers at the end. So today is Thursday, Tactical Thursday. Tomorrow is Freedom Friday. Monday is Money Mindset Monday. Tuesday is Tactical Tuesday. And Wednesday is Everything Money Q&A, Question and Answer Wednesday. That's the schedule, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. And we're going to start doing some blab stuff. We're going to test this weekend. So follow me on Blab, Darrell Muhammad, blab.im/Darrell Muhammad. And we're going to start doing some stuff there on a weekly basis called Ask the Expert. Ask the Expert. All right? So let's go ahead and get into it real quick. We're talking about the money game. And today is Uncle Sam is my friend. Uncle Sam is my friend. Now, brothers and sisters, that's something that we have to make sure we understand. All right? This is a major piece to winning at the money game, is understanding that Uncle Sam is, all right, just go to my website, Jackson. Just go to my website, DarrellMuhammad.net. Hit on this flyer banner you see to the right, all right, and contact me directly. But we have to understand this if we're going to win at the money game, because this is a big piece. All right, remember, we have to understand and remember these mantras, these antidotes, right? It's not how much money we make, brothers and sisters. It's how much money we keep. And I want to add on to that. How much money we keep and how long do we keep that money, right? How long? Do we hold on to it for a week, a day, a year, a month, my lifetime, my children's lifetime, my grandchildren's lifetime? So the question is not how much money you make. Ooh, and athletes make so much money. See, those that get big eyes over how much someone makes, then they don't understand the winning rules to the money game, right? Those that understand the winning rules know that there's another part of that story, all right? There's another part of that story. And the other part of that story is what? How much money you keep and for how long, right? Studies have shown that the dollar in the black community, the black dollar, hashtag black dollar, stays in the black community 6 minutes. 6 minutes, brothers and sisters. Right? So it doesn't matter how much we have, we control, which is 1.3 trillion with a T. The 9th largest purchasing power in the world black people have. And that 1.3 trillion stays in our community 6 minutes. So that means you and I, entrepreneurs, have 6 minutes to try to grab that dollar before it gets away and leaves our community. All right? That's why we have to be assertive in our entrepreneurship. That's why you have to be assertive in our financial empowerment as it pertains to ourselves as black people, and then for those of us who want to extend it beyond ourselves, which should be most of us, should be more of us. Because selfishness has got us in the place where we are today, where everybody's grabbing for themselves. The politicians grab for themselves, right? They don't care about anybody else. They just grab for themselves. That's why Donald Trump is getting so many supporters from black and a broad spectrum. Why? Because people are tired of these professional politicians. Professional, that's their job. That's all they've ever done. They did a little private public sector. They hurried and ran into politics, and they just sit there for the rest of their lives, just making money off the taxpayers. Right? Making money off the taxpayers. So Donald Trump comes in fresh, comes in new, and he say, I'm not part of them. They're bought and paid by major corporations, and they're not looking out for the well-being of America. Now, they aren't looking out for their constituents, their people, brothers and sisters, then that's called a hint to you and I. Right? That's called a hint to you and I. If the white politicians had sold out the white citizens of America, then you and I don't have a chance. That's why we have to fund for ourselves. Not me, not you, but we. We have to fund for ourselves, all right? So that's what you have to understand is how much money we keep and for how long, right? And Robert Kiyosaki says the number one expense, the number one wealth grabber, the number one thing that's in our way of building wealth and accelerating the wealth building process. This is number one. Robert Kiyosaki says up to 60% of our money, once we get it after deductions at our jobs, right? But even at that point, even after that, this is the number one grabber. This is the number one obstacle. This is the number one thing that we have to understand how to reduce so we can have more money, because it's how much you keep, it's how much you bring home, it's how much you can use to build wealth. Those that understand the money game, the rules to win at the money game, They look at how much money they can keep to build wealth. Not how much money they can keep to go get another bill, right? To go get a flat screen, to go upgrade their car. That's playing the rules to lose, right? Playing the rules to win is how much money every month can I keep that I can invest, that I can keep, that I can use, that I can keep, that I can multiply. Multiply, right? Multiply. You learn how to add and subtract only so you can learn how to multiply. So we need to learn how to add and subtract, right? Which is your monthly income, is your adding, your subtracting is your monthly bills, and then what you take left, what you have left, you take and multiply. All right? That's a good one. All right? You take and multiply, brothers and sisters. That easy formula. Remember, this is Tactical Thursday. You need to be writing this stuff down. Add, subtract, multiply. Add your income. What is added to your income, right? Add it to your treasure chest. What's the addition, financial addition in your life? It's income. Then your expenses is your subtraction. And then your multiplication is what you have left, what you save to put in the marketplace. You save to multiply. And in that arena, you want to multiply, right? You want to multiply. So Robert Kiyosaki said this is the number one thing that's stopping us. Up to 60% of your money goes here in this area that we want to talk about right now. All right. So you ready? All right. Still not too late to share. Share, brothers and sisters. Restream. Share, restream. All right. Because this is black economic empowerment here, brothers and sisters. Hashtag black dollars. Hashtag black wealth. Hashtag black economy. You all should start reaching out, inboxing, personally tweeting. Just target some people in your community that you believe that would like this message. Now, between now and tomorrow, I want you to inbox them. I want you to tweet them. 15, 20, 30. You got 5,000 friends. Surely you can reach out to more than 2. Reach out to them and invite them. Personal invitation to a live stream I've been watching, The Money Game. Very insightful. Right? And tell them Periscope, Meerkat, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, Monday through Friday. 20 minutes. Right? Okay? So what Robert Kiyosaki said the thing is this. The number one thing is taxes. Taxes, brothers and sisters. Those of us who are just wage earners pay up to 60% of our money going to taxes. Now, there's more than just income tax, right? There's sales tax. There's taxes on your cell phone bill, right? POC and all this other stuff. That's just money that's going to agencies, governmental agencies, so the politicians that have a budget to hire people, which means provide jobs for people, provide jobs for themselves. All right, we have to understand the game, not to judge it. That's bad. See, that's what I'm talking about. No, not that. That's not what we're talking about. That's an immature way to look at it. We need to understand it objectively, so we'll understand the game, how it's played, so we can play it to win and not play it to lose. And we have limited knowledge of how the game is played. When we're ignorant to how the game is played, brothers and sisters, then that increases, mathematically increases our probability to lose, which means we're playing by the wrong rules. Right? We're playing by the wrong rules. It's just by default. We're playing by default rules due to our lack of knowledge, as the Bible calls it. Right? Lack of knowledge. So this is what we have to understand. So that sales tax, that all kind of taxes, income tax, federal and state income tax, you pay taxes on everything. Right? Everything that you purchase has a tax. Gas tax at the pump. Right? So that's why Robert Kiyosaki say up to 60% of every dollar you make goes to taxes. Now, why did I say Uncle Sam is my friend? He is my friend. And he's a friend of those that know the winning rules to the money game. They don't go against the rules. They don't talk bad about the rules. They don't curse the rules. They don't complain about the rules. They look at the rules and they take advantage of the rules. So those that win at the money game, know that the tax laws are written for the money smart people. For the money smart people. Those that are playing the money game to win, they know. I don't know the tax laws. I've never read them. But I know that they're written for those that are money smart. Those that want to learn how to play the game to win and play by the winning rules. So inside that 1,200 page or whatever, how many pages it is, tax laws are nothing but rules. Right? Income tax rules. You make a certain amount, this is what you do. You don't make a certain amount, this is what you do. You own this is what you do. You don't own that, this is what you do. If you own that, this is what you can do. Right? Those are rules, brothers and sisters. Because we don't know the rules, then by default, we're losing. We're playing by losing rules. So those that know this, that's the number one nut to crack, is to understand that the tax laws are written for those that are money smart, to give them the opportunity to build wealth as fast as they can. To build wealth as fast as they can. Right? Now we're crying for reparations, and we're crying for tax exemption as children of ex-slaves, and we shouldn't pay taxes, right? And that's true. All of that's true. 310 years of free labor, we done paid all we need to pay to this government. But see, if you understood that the taxes is the number one income generator for the government, then you'll know better than to expect. You know better than to expect them to reduce their income revenue, their income stream like that. They need more money. America's in a deficit of up to $70 trillion. They need more money. When you need more money, you're not looking for ways to spend more, to cut back on your revenue. You're looking for more revenue. So that's not going to happen, brothers and sisters. It's not necessary. They've written laws that if we follow the rules to win, we will win. Uncle Sam will be your friend too. Uncle Sam will be your friend too. Now, you don't have to learn them. You just need to partner with someone who that's what they do for businesses. That's what they do for companies. That's what they do as a tax professional, is they help corporations, people take advantage of the tax laws legally to make sure that they get all that they deserve. All right, so here's some steps right here real quick, and then we're opening up for questions because I think I saw a question from Aaron. All right, and save your questions for the end. We're going to close out in 3 minutes. Here's the 3 things that you need to do. Let me flip my notes. All right, here's some things you need to do. This is Tactical Thursday, brothers and sisters, where you go out and you do something. Not just go out and repeat what you heard and you impress your friends, right, and you feel good about yourself, right? Remember the rules to the money game. To win is results is your reward. Results is your satisfaction. Results is your diploma. Results is your certificate of completion. Results, brothers and sisters, not a pat on the back, right? Not sounding smart. Results, right? So here are the 3 things that you need to do. You can do right now, starting today, to have Uncle Sam be your friend. Uncle Sam is my friend. All right? Now, we're in tax season, right? A lot of people getting refunds. So what I'm going to share with you is contrary to what the masses of the people do. But the masses of the people are playing default rules, which means they're losing. Right? But here's what I do and what I've done because I've learned these rules. If you're a wage earner, you have a job, a job, right? Don't curse your job. Thank God for your job, because your situation would be much worse no matter how bad it is if you didn't have your job. So those of us who have jobs, right, here's what you do. You change the number of deductions on your W-4. You raise it up. Because here's the reason why. Let me share this with you real quick. Here's the reason why you get tax refunds. Why? Because the government is taking too much money out of your paycheck. Right? So what you're basically doing is you're loaning the government money. You're loaning them money tax-free. They're giving it back to you at the end of the year, because based on your financial situation, your deductions, your write-offs, and some other things, home ownership, head of household, all these other things, right? You could have been keeping more every month, but you didn't. You let the government take more than what they should have taken, so at the end of the year, now you get money back. Right? Now that's pure psychology, brothers and sisters. Everybody likes money back. I get it, I understand it. I like it too, and I get it back. But I'll share you the reason why I get it back. All right? So, all right, let's go ahead and block you. All right? So, change your deductions. Raise your deductions up. I remember one job I applied for is working at an airlines, and we was in orientation filling out our forms, and I had my deduction up to like 14. And the guy was going through the paperwork, make sure it's filled out correctly, and he said, DarrellMuhammad? I said, yes. He said, you got 14 deductions, is that right? I said, yeah. I consulted with my tax professional, and he said, that's okay. So you raise your tax deductions up on your W-4. You can do that now. See, now is the time to do tax planning. People who win at the money game, who play by winning rules, brothers and sisters, they start their tax season at the beginning of the year, not at the end. They do tax planning while everybody else does tax preparing. After the facts, you prepare your taxes. Before the facts, you plan your taxes. That's a nugget, Aaron. That's exactly what that is. That's a nugget. If up to 60% of your money will go to taxes, brother says this is the number one nugget to get. Is how to flip and have Uncle Sam be your friend instead of your enemy. And I don't mean friend because you get a refund. I mean your friend because you understand that the tax laws are written for the money smart, so they can follow the rules to build wealth and accelerate their wealth. So increase your deductions at work, right? At your W-2 income job. Increase them as high as you can, right? Increase them as high as you can. Now here's the other part, because there's always a side to that. And what that allows you to do, brothers and sisters, because you raise your deduction, the government doesn't keep as much, right? Don't keep as much for FICA and all the other stuff they take it for, which means you keep more. So you want to give yourself an instant raise at work? That's how you do it. It'll show up on your next paycheck, right? Give yourself a raise by raising your deductions at your job, and what that's going to do is that's going to allow them to take out less, and you bring home more, right? Now here's the sticky part. If you raise it up too high, then you're going to owe at the end of the year, right? You're going to owe. Now consult a tax professional. I'm not a tax professional. I'm giving you a strategy. You get with a tax professional that understands the strategy, and they will implement it for you. So the other part of that is step number 2. You have to form a business. Form a business. LLC, S corporation, C corporation. Form a business, an entity, a legal entity, not a DBA, LLC, S corporation, a C corporation. You have to form a business. Why? Because then through that business, you'll have business expenses or write-offs which will offset any dollars that you'll owe to the IRS due to you increasing your deductions. Right? Increasing your deductions. Now you get with a tax professional because they have the software to be able to tell you how much, you should increase it to and then how much expenses you need in a legitimate business, right? A legitimate business to offset that to where you don't owe at the end of the year, or your refund is smaller because you're getting that every month. You're getting that every month. All right? Now, see, the thing is that you have to understand, building wealth is not one strategy. Building wealth is not one idea. It's a culmination, right? See, that's why, brothers and sisters, this individuality is poison, because you got this singular mindset. Just me, just I'm a narcissist, right? You can't build wealth like that, right? You can't even implement a wealth building, financial empowering strategy because you're in this singleness of focus. This, not singleness of focus, that's good, but this singleness of just foolishness, right? You don't understand that, okay, raise the deduction, but I need another piece, right? Now I'm freeing up this money every month to do what? Now to go invest in yourself, to buy books and tapes and live events and training, see? So it's a complete circle. It's not one idea. It's not one strategy. It's not one concept. That's why to win at the money game, the way that the winners play, they have teams. They have an attorney. They have tax people. They have CPAs that they at least can reach out to. They're not starting from scratch, right? They passed the starting from scratch. They passed understanding the fundamental pieces. You need a guard and two forwards and two guards, two forwards and a center. They passed that part. Most of us not in that part, right? We just think you just need a guard to shoot, a guard to shoot, a guard to shoot, a guard to shoot, and maybe a center to rebound. That's two men. You three men short on a basketball team. But we think, oh, that's all I need. Shoot, rebound, pass me the ball. Shoot, rebound, pass me the ball. All right? So taxes. So the number 2 thing is to form a legitimate business, LLC. Then you have to open up a bank account, right, with the LLC name on it. You'll have to go get an EIN number so you can give that to the bank. So now that bank account is not in your name. It's in the company's name, right? And now you need to put some money in it and start expensing out of your business account. Everybody can do this. No excuse. You can be a full-time employee and a part-time business owner, right? Now here's the clinch. Here's the clincher, brother. So here it is. Thank you for sharing, Miss Blue. Now here's the thing. Here's the caveat. Here's the bow that wraps up that present, right? Now the reason why I have always been able to get a refund even when I paid little or nothing in taxes during the year is this one thing right here. This is the one thing right here. Is real estate investing. Real estate investing. I've told you before on this live stream that the tax codes are written for 2 people. Business owners and real estate owners. Business owners and real estate owners. Tax laws is written to favor 2 kind of people. What kind of people? Put that in the live stream. The tax laws are written to benefit 2 kinds of people. What kinds of people? 1 is real estate owners. And 2 is business owners. So when you combine those 2 together into one, you have the most powerful tax deduction vehicle, tax strategist vehicle, tax, benefit vehicle. You have the best wealth building vehicle in the history of the world. You have it as just a person that showed up on this live stream. Right? That showed up on this live stream, brothers and sisters. These are the winning rules that we have to play by every day if we want to win at the money game every day. So now is the time for you to seek out a tax professional, not H&R Block, not those folks that just pop up at the end of the year, but you need to seek out, go network, network and seek out people who do taxes for businesses and consult with them. Say, you know what, I was on this live stream, heard this guy, I don't even know who he is, some dude talking about the tax laws is written for business people and I should use it to lower my taxes and and I see you're a CPA and you do filings and you do bookkeeping for businesses. Now tell me a little bit about, is that true? If I own a business, can I like save a lot of money in taxes? Right? If he says yes, you're talking to the right person. Say no, you're talking to the wrong person. Right? Okay? So now is the time. We're in the third month of this first quarter of the new year. Now is the time. Now is the time, brothers and sisters, for you to start changing. You don't change with the hearing of the word. It begins with the hearing of the word. The hearing of the word changes your thoughts. But now it's time to manifest. Hashtag black dollars. Hashtag black wealth. Hashtag black economy. All that's the manifestation. All those three hashtags is a manifestation of a person's thinking. Right? Is a manifestation of their thinking. So we need to now manifest, brothers and sisters. We've been in America for 460 years. We've been on this planet since the beginning. We should be the number one manifestors on the planet, right? Manifesting our thoughts and our minds, right? Because if we're not manifesting the thoughts in our minds, brothers and sisters, you know what? Then you and I are manifesting the thoughts of someone else's minds, right? And that's a sign of a slave. That's a sign of a disempowering person or people. When 100% of their actions is the design and mindset of someone else, right? And it's not about being rich. It's not about being, having Bentleys and Bugattis. It's about manifesting your thoughts and your ideas for the betterment of yourself, your family, but most importantly, your community, our community, the black community. The black community. All right, brothers and sisters. So remember, step number 1, increase your deduction. Step number 2, without step number 2, you're going to owe the government. And it's not because you got bad advice. Not because I knew he didn't know what he was talking about. I didn't see no credentials on the wall and no certificates from the university of such and such. I knew he was wrong. No, we have to be A students, and C followers. A students and C leaders. Right? A students and C leaders. Right? So number 1, increase your deduction. Number 2, without number 2, you'll owe, it'll blow up in your face. Right? Number 2 is form you a legitimate business and function that business. Don't use it as a tax shelter, as what they call it, a tax veil, because that's against the law. Right? Go out there and try to sell something. Go out there and try to be a legitimate business. Right? Because the government, the IRS come after you and see nothing but deductions. No pursuit of profits, they call it. You have to pursue some profits. Right? A cheater never wins, even with legitimate laws. Right? So, and then number 3, I said is real estate. Get involved in real estate, brothers and sisters. If it's no more than buy you a house, get involved in real estate. Get involved in real estate. I just love real estate. I learned this as a stockbroker. Real estate is the only single investment. Listen carefully and then ask you a question. Get ready for your question. Real estate investing, not as a real estate agent or broker. Real estate investing does not require a license. If you know nobody that's a felon, that's been in prison, has a felony, I'm looking to personally train those. All right? Those that have had a felony. All right? So, real estate is the only single investment that you can do 3 things. You can have income, right, from it. Then you can have deductions from it or losses from it to offset your income so you won't have to pay taxes. And the third thing is it has tax benefits. All wrapped up into one. But we'll go and do something else that may have 1, may have 2, don't have all 3, and have no real estate. Have no real estate at all. The only thing that is real estate. Right? And it's been around so long, it's kind of like that ding on your car. You notice it when you first got it. But after a while, you don't even notice it until you wash it. If you wash it, then you wash over it. Even like, oh man, I got that dent. That dent's still there. But you don't see it no other time. That's how real estate has been around so long. And so many people have come and gone, talked about real estate. Thousands, millions of people have come up with their own courses and programs. And some new ones popping up every day. Every new reality show on real estate. You know what you call that, brothers and sisters? You call that a hint. Call that a hint. Any questions, brothers and sisters? Any questions? Any question? Watch it on the replay. Share it on the replay. Share hearts on the replay. Make sure you're following by swiping. Start and get free real estate. Okay, yeah, definitely. Absolutely. All right, so go ahead and swipe and pull up and make sure that you follow this stream. All right, make sure you follow this stream, brothers and sisters, because we're here Monday through Friday, 11 o'clock Central Standard Time, talking about the money game. And what is the money game? It's learning the rules to win at the money game. Learning the winning rules. Learning the rules that those that win consistently and often play by. How do we best use our tax return? Always invest in yourself, Aaron. All right? That's always. You just never stop and invest in yourself. What's a greater investment than yourself? Real estate? No. Stocks and bonds? No. Mutual funds? No. Annuities? No. Gold and silver? No. The number one, always the number one investment, period, is always you. Is yourself. If you don't know what to do, invest in yourself. You can never invest too much in yourself. You can. As Scripture said, too much of anything is not good for you. But we're so far from too much. That's not a concern we should have at this particular time. All right, thank you for that question, Aaron. Who else? Any other questions, brothers and sisters? You should have questions. And if you don't have questions, you'll never get answers. If you don't have questions, you'll never get answers. What's the best way to get started in real estate? Education. Go to DarrellMuhammad.net. You'll see this picture. Click on it. There's free training there. All right. You subscribe. There's free training there. Then you get an opportunity to purchase this course and get my help. All right. Everything starts with learning. See, we have to wrap our minds around something. Right. We have to have a comprehensive knowledge of how things work. Right? Not so much deep into one area, but a comprehensive knowledge. A mechanic learns the function of a car, right? Then he focuses on the motor. Then he focuses on the brakes. Then he focuses on the exhaust system. Then he focuses on the electrical system. See, the learning process, we learn it in formal education, right? But when it's time to learn in informal environment, informal education, we get discombobulated. We forget how to learn. And we come out of a learning structure. We come out of a learning system. Just to come on our own and get discombobulated. What should I do first? What should I do first? What did you do first in school? You learned. Right? You learned, you understood something. Now what the school doesn't teach you how to do, that informal education teaches you how to do, is how to use it for yourself, to benefit yourself. Well, I get a job, that benefits myself. Yeah, of course it does. But informal education is designed to benefit yourself first. All right? Not really first, after you deliver a valuable product or service to the marketplace. But it's designed more to benefit you, your family, and your community than a job. All right? That's why so many of us do very little with our income from our job other than ourselves. A lot of us don't even help our children, right? It got to be a crisis. They got to be in jail, then we come help them, right? They got to lose their job, then we come help them. Why don't we just help them? This is a rule, a success rule. Those that win at the money game, success rule. They help their children so their children won't have to be in a desperate situation where they have to help them or they'll look bad as a parent. See, smart people voluntarily do so they won't have to be forced to do. That's what smart people do, brothers and sisters. That's what we have to be. We have to be smart, not intelligent. Right? We're intelligent, meaning you go to school and you learn. We're very intelligent, but we're not really that smart. See, Mama and Papa, they were smart. They were smart. They were smart. They wasn't intelligent, but they were smart. They knew what to do with $1. They knew what to do with 15 cents. They knew what to do with beans and rice. That's smart. Not intelligent. That's smart. We trade in intelligence. We trade in smarts for intelligence. Now, we dumb as hell, but intelligent. Now, that's an oxymoron, but you understand what I'm saying. Right? So any other questions, brothers and sisters? Go ahead and get your questions in. You may not ever meet P. Diddy. You may not ever meet Bob Johnson. You may not ever meet, who else? Don Peebles. Right? A black developer. But I'm here. Ask me. Right? Ask me. Any other questions, brothers and sisters? Any other questions? Always invest in yourself. Always. Always, always, always. Right? When you stop investing in yourself, that's when you should stop investing in anything else. Because a fool and his money will always part. All right, no questions, brothers and sisters. We're going to get out of here because we got to manifest. Right? We got to go out here and have something to show the world. We have to be able to show the world what we've been thinking. Forex, I don't like the stock market, Aaron. I don't like it. And I definitely don't like things that are not a hard asset. Forex is not a hard asset. Forex is speculation, really. It's speculation on a contract. So you don't own the currency. Well, of course they're going to pitch it to you, brother. This is America. America's a big mall, right? M-A-L-L. America's a big mall, brothers and sisters. We have to understand that. See, we miss out. You know, we don't understand the basic fundamentals of things, and we're trying to get, we're trying to ask somebody to teach us something on the graduate level. Understand that America is a mall, a M-A-L-L, a mall. Right? And everybody should be pitching you something. It's an honor for somebody to pitch you something. That means that they're saying, Aaron, that you look like the type of person, right, that qualifies for this opportunity. You don't think Donald Trump get pitched all the time? Yeah, he's a target to be pitched. That's better than somebody that's homeless. You think homeless people get pitched by Forex? That same person that's pitching you passed by a homeless person. You don't think they say, hey man, you ever thought about the Forex market? So that's an honor. Right? But you have to understand the rules to the money game so you won't get caught up in the big money. Man, I can show you how you can take this $20 and turn it into $1,000 by tomorrow. Not that it's not possible. It is possible. But you're not seduced by it as a rookie and a neophyte who's someone who doesn't understand basic stuff. Right? That don't understand basic stuff. See, we try and do Forex and we don't even budget our household. See, that's what... Even if you made the money, what you gonna do with it? We try to get into Forex and our credit 500. And we're not even trying to improve our credit because we don't understand how good credit can free up money from your car insurance. But we won't do Forex. You see, we got to graduate. See, we want to jump. Black folks go from slavery to free, and then we think we equal. Well, what happened to all this gap in between? Just ignore it. Really? See, we don't understand these pieces, brothers. That's why this has to be a stream just for us. So the commentary is the context in which the information rides in on. See, we just dismiss all this other stuff and just say, "Whoo, so glad that's behind me." We treat it like a bill, right? Well, I just ain't gonna pay it. And they send you letters, call. You just ignore it until they stop calling. And you say, "Whoo, man, okay, I ain't gotta worry about that no more." That's how we do, with our experience. But Jews don't do that. Koreans don't do that. Nobody does that as a people, but black people. And that's why we don't have the power we need to break through whatever's in our way. It's not baggage. It's our history. It's our strength. It's our strength. Right? So let's just get the fun. Be a master of the fundamentals. Right? Get in that space to where your situation, financial literacy is so great, and I don't mean literacy, that just means knowledge, but our application is so strong to where you getting the 3% financing that you hear about on TV for this lease car that they got. Mercedes got to run a special, right? 3%. When you got your credit score up that high, right? You're paying the cheapest in life insurance because of your credit. You're paying the cheapest in car insurance because of your credit. Now you got credit cards at 3%, and they sending you credit cards because you one of the few with 700 scores, 720 scores, and they sending you credit cards. You're not even asking for them. Now, how they get your credit score, right? They send them to you, 2%. Transfer this money over here to this card, and we won't charge you no interest. See, now you can start leveraging that money. Now you have an instant bank. What is the benefits of high FICO score? I just told you. Now you can leverage it. When I started going to those real estate investment seminars, way back in the 80s, there was no hard money lenders, asset-based lenders, right? So they called it creative financing. I don't have it. Creative financing, right? Looking for my course. Creative financing. One of the ways they would tell you to do is get credit. I mean, they used to come to town at those seminars, brothers and sisters, and they used to show you they have 20 credit cards. They'll pull out their wallet and just, let it drop. And they'll tell you stories how they use their credit line. All right? How do you increase it? You pay off your debt. That's how you increase it. You honor your word. All right? So they would tell you that they'll take advances. You can take your credit cards. I did it. You take your credit card and you go to the bank and say, I want a cash advance. They'll pull it up in the system. Say, okay, you can get $10,000. Okay, let me have it. Off a credit card. So don't buy no more purses. Don't buy no more shoes. Get your credit up and get you 2 and 3 and 4 credit cards. Can you imagine if you had 4 credit cards with just $5,000 cash advance each? That's 20 grand. 20 grand out of your money, of other people's money, that you can now go and find you a deal. Well, I'm going to have to pay on it. Yeah, you have to pay on it, so you got to have a strategy. Remember, comprehensive strategy. Not just front end on how to get in it. Not just front end on how to get it. And then you don't have a comprehensive knowledge on how to get that money out. And see, that could be your launching pad. We're going to cover that in some of our private training. But see, we're trying to do this old creative stuff, and we can't even do, remember, it's add, subtract, multiply. We down here trying to multiply, and our adding and subtracting real shaky. How much money you got? I don't know. Which expenses? I don't know. But let's multiply. Just show me how to triple it. 4x, right? Aaron, 4x. Just show me how to triple it. Well, can I show you how you add first? Can I show you how to subtract? No, that's too boring, man. I ain't got time for that. I'm 50 years old. Man, shoot, just I ain't got much time. So then you go around and you bounce around and you find somebody that's going to show you how to multiply it, but not going to show you how to add and subtract. Then you can multiply it, but then you get it, you don't know how to add and subtract. Now the money comes in the front door and it goes out the back door. Back to the merchants, back to the mall. America, Mall of America, right? It goes back to the Mall of America. Holton Buggs, the #1 income earner in the world of network marketing, say you have to master the mundane. You have to master the mundane. You have to master the mundane. Right? I mean, you have to master the basic stuff. Right? You have to master the basic, simple stuff. You have to master. Any other questions? Let's go real quick. We're going to wrap up here in the next couple of minutes. Any other questions, brothers and sisters? All right? Any other questions? Put it right there in the feed. Ask your question. All right? Any other question? We talked about Uncle Sam is my friend. You need to make Uncle Sam your friend. When you start making Uncle Sam your friend, then you know that you're heading in the right direction. You know that you're starting to play by the rules to win at the money game. It's not how much money you make, it's how much money you keep. What is a good network marketing company? Well, I can't tell you one, right? Can't tell you one, right? You have to discover that on your own. Part of the process is self-discovery. There's a lot of good ones. You have to find one that's good, right? And that's good for you, brother Orlando. Right? I can tell you this one. See, now you run over there. Oh, that didn't work. Why? Because, well, no, they're all not good. Right? So we have to stop looking for somebody to always tell us what to do. You look for principles. You look for philosophies. You look for rules. You look for guidelines. You take those guidelines and you go out there and you discover. Because what works for me might not work for you. Right? And it has nothing to do with the opportunity. It has everything to do with me, and it has everything to do with you. So which one is the best one? Is the one that works for you. But you're not going to discover that the first time around. See, that's another rule. Success rules to win at the money game. Stop with this mindset. I don't know where we get this from. We're going to try it once or twice. Whoever become successful the first time around. Do you advise people to start multi-level? They seem to be a scam. Yes, multi-level marketing is not a scam, right? Now, if we were, if we knew what a scam was, we'll know that a lot of things that we're doing are scams, right? We'll know that the government, we'll know that the Social Security system is a scam. See, we don't know what a scam is. We just use these words and attach them because we've seen them attached together. We see multi-level and network marketing and scam attached. So we just repeat what we hear and we don't understand what we're saying. Right? If you knew and understood what a pyramid is, what a pyramid scam is, then you would be able to easily identify those companies who are scams, but they're disguising themselves as legitimate network marketing companies. The industry is not a scam. You have companies that are in the industry that's a scam. Right? You have doctors that are scams that are in the industry of medicine. Does that make medicine a scam? Well, some people say yes, but it's really the pharmaceuticals that's a scam. Right? But the profession of healthcare, or the profession of a doctor, right? Understanding the body, knowing what the body needs, what's good for the body, that's not a scam. But these companies come into an industry, right? And now the general populace who doesn't understand, who doesn't have the knowledge, they condemn the whole industry as being a scam. There's scam companies that are in network marketing, but network marketing is not a scam. Right? So we have to determine and understand what makes a network marketing company legit. Focus on the positive. Right? If you focus on the positive, the opposite is the negative. Right? So don't spend all your time with identifying a scam, but then you see a legitimate one, but your mind's so focused on scam, you're looking at everything suspiciously. You're looking at everything, No. What does a legitimate company, what are the components of a legitimate network marketing company? And now you match that up against those other opportunities. All right? So good question. All right? I want to bust up the mindset, right? That confusion comes from. Mindset that misinformation comes from. Mindset that ignorance comes from. You have to bust it up. That's the foundation, right? You just don't answer the question. You bust up the foundation that the question comes from. All right? Any other questions? Good question, brother, sister, whoever it is. Continue to ask a question. You have not because you ask not. So any other questions? We covered a lot on this live stream. So any other question? We have about 3 more minutes. Thank you for being here. My name is DarrellMuhammad. We're here every day of the week, Monday through Friday. From what? From 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. Talking about the money game. And learning the rules to win at the money game. Not these default rules. Not these rules they teach us in school. Which is to get a job, not for you to win at the money game, but to get a job so you can make some money, so you can put it in the marketplace. How should we scale? I don't know what you mean. How should we scale? All right. So that's what we're talking about. We're talking about those rules that you're not going to learn in formal education. You get bits and pieces, but what can you do with bits and pieces of a recipe? What can you do with bits and pieces of a puzzle? You can't have a whole puzzle. Start multiplying the income one stream at a time. One stream at a time. Learn the discipline and what's required to maximize an opportunity. Right? Maximize an opportunity. Because if we don't learn the characteristics, we don't learn what's required to maximize an opportunity, right? Then we're going to just take that to that multiple stream of income and we're going to fail at that. Why is it that some people fail at everything, and why does it appear that some people are successful at everything? The common denominator is themselves and what they bring to the opportunity. Right? Is what they bring to the opportunity. So a person with a defeatist mindset, bad habits, don't understand what's required to be successful, they're going to lose at everything except for losing. They'll be very good at losing. Right? But those who understand, they seem to win at everything. Why? Because they're looking to see and understand how they can maximize the opportunity. Maximize means get the most out of that opportunity in the shortest period of time. That's the mindset they bring. So you bring that to your one stream. Even if it's a job. Say, you know what? I want to set some goals for myself that I want to accomplish. It may not be a promotion. It may not be, more money. But I'm not doing certain things to be all I can be at this position that I'm in right now at my job. And what is that? What is that we're not doing to be, the best at what you do? Then you do that. Well, I need to learn more about the product. I need to learn more about my job. I need to find out what, how to work better with people in other departments, right? Sit down and say, okay, well, I'm going to do that and I'm going to make that, not just do it for 6 months. That's going to be how I operate from now on out. Right? I know they don't pay me enough. I know that somebody else going to get the credit for it. I know such and such going to get rich. Right? But see, it's not about right now. You're setting yourself up. You're setting yourself up for what? Hashtag black dollars, hashtag black wealth, hashtag black economy. You're setting yourself up. Right? Jim Rohn called it like this. Jim Rohn, R-O-H-N, Jim Rohn, called it like this. He called it, you have to set the sail before the sail. The S-A-I-L before the S-A-L-E. See, so you have to set something up first. You have to set it up. They call it positioning. You have to position yourself for wealth. See, by getting the knowledge, implementing the knowledge, figuring it out for yourself, you're positioning yourself. You're not there yet, but you're putting yourself in position to take advantage of opportunity. You're putting yourself in position to learn how to analyze opportunities. You're putting yourself in position to network with the right people. You first got to network, then you network with the right people. So everything is at least a 2-step process. See? So you're positioning yourself. Right? You positioning yourself. To be stuck on live streams, you're not positioning yourself. You're stuck in one position. You're stuck in one thing. Not that you stop, but you grow. You keep the fundamentals there, but you build on the foundation of a house, right? You don't start building a wall and say, let me see how I can remove this foundation. Now, since I got the wall up and the roof up and I built the inside out, let me see how I can let me see if I can slide this ignore the foundation. No, you better look for those termites. You better look for those cracks in your foundation. Before you know it, your wall and your ceiling become tumbling down. All right, 1 more minute. Any other questions, brothers and sisters? We're at the top of the hour. So any other questions? Any other questions? Going once. Going twice. Any other questions real quick? Because remember, Wednesday is question and answers. Wednesdays is question and answers. So you can ask some questions here now, but on Wednesdays, just come with you should come with a list of questions on Wednesdays. A list of questions on Wednesdays. All right? So those of you that are committed to this live stream, your assignment is come with a list of questions on Wednesday. Come with a list of questions on Wednesday. Oh, I almost deleted that. CDs or IRAs? IRAs. self-directed IRAs, real self-directed IRAs, not the IRAs at Charles Schwab, at Fidelity, or Vanguard. No, no, no. The self-directed IRAs that you can get at Quest IRAs. Self-directed IRAs that you can put real estate in. Yes, that's right. You can put real estate in. Your IRA can own an apartment building. That's for another class, another day. Gotta get the fundamental stuff. See, we get excited about this sexy stuff, right? Ooh, I want to teach me that. And we still don't understand the obstacles that you gotta go through, right? The basic obstacles you got to go through to even do that sophisticated stuff. And then we never do the sophisticated stuff because we just don't understand the process. You have to understand it. I'm paying someone to do my shirt. Should I raise the price? I'm paying someone to do my shirts. Well, here's the thing, brother Aquaman, when it comes to marketing, right? You have to become known in the marketplace. You have to pay a price for that. Right? Even in advertisement placement, right? Advertisement, flyers, radios, TV or something. But you have to become known in the marketplace. Okay? Known in the marketplace. You can do it advertisement or you can do it with your product. I say do it with your product because you're killing two birds with one stone. So here's what I'm saying. Pricing. Walmart has put business companies out of business, Aquaman, put companies out of business because of pricing. Pricing, you call that a hint, Aquaman, pricing. Right? If I'm looking to saturate, look, you're too young to probably remember AOL, right? They're the first one that came out with internet at the home. What did they do? They gave away a disc. It cost them money, but they gave away a disc for free. So you can upload it and have internet at your house. Right? Internet, they gave it away. Cost them millions of dollars. Well, Google it. Cost them millions of dollars. Follow the model. Follow the point. They spent millions of dollars giving away a free disc. Right? AOL.com. And do you know what? Because of that, believe it or not, they're still around today. See, you never heard of them. But they're still around. AOL is still around. I'm shocked when people give me their email address and they say at AOL.com. I'm like, AOL? They're still around? So my point is, Aquaman, you want to get your name, saturate the marketplace with your name, company name, business name, your product. And I see that t-shirt everywhere. I see that t-shirt everywhere. I see that t-shirt everywhere. So you can't do that if you price it too high. So what I'm saying is, right, I would price it cost plus a little. Cost plus a little. Until you get your unit circulation revolving real quick in the marketplace and you get it higher. You create the demand for your product, not for t-shirts, for your product, for your t-shirt. Then you raise the price. I learned that by listening to Damon Dash talking about polo, the polo shirt. Go and study what other people do, what the majors do. You know what they do? They call it a loss leader. That's one example. The other thing that they do, Damon Dash said polo does, they'll come out with like this shirt right here, a little cheap shirt. Get this from like not Walmart, but you know, them little discount retail stores, right? Ross and Target and places like that. But it's a polo, man, and it's a legit polo. Right? But it's cheap. Why? Because they're getting that brand out there. Right? They're getting the brand out there. Right? To get the attention they need. So when they come out with their high-end products, it's like, oh man, I recognize that brand. Right? Now you can start high and work low. You can still work low and go high. It just depends on your market. It depends on what kind of resources, financial resources you have. Should I start with a high-end product and go down low? Or should I go with a low-end product and go up high? Right? So that's what we need. See, we don't have that kind of knowledge. So we just come up with a good idea. I'm going to grind. I'm going to grind. I'm going to grind. And those of us who know marketing will grind half as hard, use our brain for marketing, and make more money. You'll be out of business grinding real hard, not understanding the dynamics of marketing, pricing, product positioning, right? Branding, Just the basic stuff. I don't have a PhD, right? But if I know more than my competitors and everything else being equal, I'm going to win. I'm going to win. So that's how you got to win, right? You win with knowledge and then you win with superior action. Superior knowledge and superior action. And that's how you win in the marketplace. All right, Brown Vegan Goddess, thank you. Put your name in there. Any other questions? Any other questions, brothers and sisters? Any other questions, all right? See, it's about networking. There's a lot of people out there on the internet networking. Marketing is promoting, right? Two different things, not to get into that. It's similar, but there can be some separations between the two. All right? Learn them both. Learn them both, right? Right? Learn them both. All right? Marketing, I got a degree in marketing. So marketing is the science. Really is the science of things. It starts with science, right? They use analyticals and all that kind of stuff, but not to get into that. Any other questions? Any other questions, brothers and sisters? We'll make it real quick. Me too. What's me too, Brown Vegan Goddess? All right, so network, brothers and sisters. Everybody's on social media. You know, a lot of people out here are gurus and got tips for you. Well, ask them some questions. See, it's back to the questions. How you don't have questions? Right? So you network with somebody by asking them a question about something that's obviously very important to them. That's an interest to them. See, that's one way of networking and bonding. Oh, BS and marketing. Okay, good. Right? So sister, whoever that is, Brown Vegan Goddess, I guess that's a sister. All right, have her reach out to me. So, you know, as marketing, there's many ways. There's observation marketing and research marketing and sample marketing and all this other kind of stuff, right? I've forgotten probably all of that stuff, all right? But you'll learn it again when you become a professional. See, amateurs. You can be an amateur in any field and you can be a professional in any field. The question is, which one do you want to be? Right? Which one do you want to be? Yeah, sample marketing, Aquaman. Go into the mall and walk through Macy's or some department store. Say, you like to try some of this perfume, some of this cologne? That's sample marketing. See, when you change your hat around, right? When you start studying, you become a student, an A student and a C leader. Right? Right? Now things that's been around you all along, you'll be like, dang, that's what that is. I'm going to copy that. Robert Kiyosaki said one of the reasons why entrepreneurs fail, because we have the wrong training growing up. In school, they besides spamming, what is the biggest mistake of marketing? Spamming. The biggest mistake in marketing besides spamming is not qualifying your leads, pre-qualifying your leads. It depends on marketing, you said in general, but online marketing, what is spamming? We'll leave that up to you to go and Google, right? But the biggest online mistake that marketers make is they don't pull people off. No, you don't have to apologize, brother. Don't apologize. All right? You apologize when you've done something wrong, right? But anyway, so the biggest mistake they make is not pulling people off of the social media platforms onto their platform. That's the biggest mistake that online marketers make. Right? If they have a lot to say, then they should have a blog or a website where they continue that conversation. Somebody that's in marketing, an entrepreneur, a coach, a trainer, and got a long Facebook post like this, that lets me know that they don't quite get it. They really don't get it. What a professional or Fortune 500 company does, they'll make the comment this big, right? They'll make a comment this big and then have you link to their website for the rest of the story. So drive them somewhere. Yes, absolutely. 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 Just look on Facebook. Go to Facebook and put up there, even Black Enterprise. Put up there Black Enterprise, like their page, and so they can notify you and it show up on your news feed. Put in there Entrepreneur Magazine. Put in there, there's other magazines, and you'll see. You'll see what the professionals do. They put a picture, a capture to capture your attention in a link. I've never seen any of those Fortune 500 companies put their whole article. They put a picture, a capture, and a link. So Robert Kiyosaki said we've been trained wrong through school that makes it very difficult for us to become entrepreneurs. We've been trained in school not to cheat, or not that you don't want to cheat, but you know what I'm saying. Don't get help from your neighbor, right? In school they have special group projects. Other than that, everybody working on their own. You can't copy. That's what it said, not cheat. He said you can't copy anybody else, right? But in entrepreneurship, it's about working as a group. It's about working collectively. It's about copying. Just copy what you see successful people do, and you'll be successful by default. That's another rule. Another winning rule to the money game. Copy what works. Not what I think. See, I disagree with Darrell because, I know somebody and that's what I'm saying. Copy what works. Copy what's working. Copy what's working. See, we got all this intelligence, but we don't have what did I say? Intelligence and smart. We're not smart. We slow. Intelligent, but we slow. Do you advise to invest in gold? Yes. Go to DarrellMuhammad.net and open up a free account. I think I saw that in your site. Yes, you did. DarrellMuhammad.net. Click open up gold account and buy you some gold, brothers and sisters. I was telling somebody here the other day that I opened up the account, but did you buy some gold? No. That's why banks that give away free checking accounts, they don't say come open up a free checking account. They say come open up a free checking account, but you got to deposit at least $25 in it. Right? You got to at least put $25 in it. Because you just opening up a free account does nothing for nobody. It's just a feel-good thing. Right? You don't go in the area towards investing to feel good. You go towards investing to invest and get a return on your money. You go and watch a movie to feel good, right? You go get a massage to feel good. You go get exercise to feel good. You go meditate to feel good. You go in the direction of investments, to invest and to make money, not feel good. You feel good, remember, informal education, you feel good after you make the money, not open up the free account. Right? That's just to get you closer, right? To get you to take that initial step, because the first step is always the most important step. But your first step, brothers and sisters, is not your last step. Stop thinking you finished when you started something. That's just the beginning. That's when it starts, when you take the first step. You ain't finished. I opened up my free account, and then all somebody got to do is ask you the next question. Have you? No, I haven't just. I'm gonna do it. After I pay these bills off. After I gotta go get my car fixed, and then after that, I gotta go. And my baby birthday coming up, and I gotta go. Easter coming up, I got she won't. I know I don't believe in that, but she gotta go get. I gotta go get it for her. And then after that, man. Let me just tell you something, brother. So when it comes to these stories, right? Either you're gonna use them to make a movie, right, or write a book. Or just keep them to yourself. See, that's just cut and dry. Keep them to yourself. Excuses, ain't nobody got time for that, right? Excuses only satisfy the person who gives the excuse. It has no value besides that. Excuses only satisfies. Ask, what is your view on Bitcoins? I don't know. Bitcoins, I don't know. See, sometimes you got to let a thing develop, go through its I forgot what they call it, but you have to let it go through its developmental phase. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we want to get into Bitcoin, but we ain't got no real estate. See, we want to get in all this latest and the sexiest things. Where's your real estate? I don't have none. Where's your gold and silver? I don't have none. Where's your checking account? I don't have none. I don't have none. But I got me some Bitcoins. I got me some Bitcoin. Because that's the latest and that's the sexiest. And you read that in some magazine. And gold. Get you some gold. Get you some silver. We won't skip all that. Hey, so we can be in a conversation. Yeah, man, I got this Bitcoin. I got this. You got some Bitcoin. Oh, man, you don't know about Bitcoins? You don't know about, oh, man, you got to come up on it. You got to come up, man. I thought you was about that money. I thought you was about that life. Man, you don't know about the Bitcoins? But they got real estate. You know what I'm saying? They got real estate. They got, their credit is good. They can go and borrow money to get more real estate. And more real estate and more real estate. See, we don't understand the basic stuff. How are you going to use the Bitcoin? Right? How much of that you going to buy? Right? If push comes to shove and you got Bitcoin, what can you do with Bitcoins? They taking Bitcoins in somewhere in a hut somewhere that know gold, but they don't know Bitcoins. What's your secret? Secret to what, sister? Hot drops. What's your name? 69. Secrets to what? All right, we made that point. Maybe we need to change the time to 11:30 or 12 o'clock because maybe 11 o'clock is not a good time. Tamika, what's your question? Because everybody seemed to get on later in the hour because I like this 25 count. I want to buy a gated community. Okay, first got to buy one piece of real estate. This is a good teaching basics first. Absolutely. Making money. Ask the question in full now, Tamika. What's my secret on making money? The secret on making money is what I'm sharing with you on these live streams. The money game. You have to know the rule. You have to know the rules to win. You have to know what winning rules to play by. You have to know what winning rules to play by to where your playbook is full of nothing but winning rules. You have no losing rules in your playbook. Right? You have no losing rules. The change of the mind will come with the learning process. It's all one and the same. Okay? It comes with the process of learning. That's how you change your mind. Okay? So learn, just stay on these scopes, sister. Share them, watch them again. This is school. It's informal education. So you should have your notepad out and you should be writing them down and keep it in one notepad. See right here? These are all my notes from my the money game. See? So I can actually take this and turn this into a product. See how you make money? You got to learn the rules to the money game. Right? You got to learn the rules to the money game. Depending on where you want to play it. You want to play it as a practitioner. You want to play it as a developer. You want to be an entrepreneur. Or you just want to invest in entrepreneurships. You want to invest in businesses. Right? Everybody might not want to, go out and find the real estate deal. Negotiate it. Right? But you might want to be part of the funding source. You want to say, hey, Darrell, I got $100,000, right? I want to put into it. See, I got to let you play the role that you want to play. Oh, what? You got man, you should go out, you should buy my course and go out there and find it for yourself. Hey, see, now I'm going to lose that person trying to make them what I want them to be. They say, I want to give you $100,000 to invest. My job is to what? Take their $100,000 and invest it. Don't try to talk them into anything else. So learn the winning rules to the money game and only play by those rules. Don't play by any losing rules, any default rules, any rules that's founded in your opinion. Right? It's either facts or it's not facts. Opinion is right there in the middle that has no value. That opinion is either unfactual or factual. But we treat opinions like it's a fact. And we argue with people that have opinions and no facts. Only a fool will argue with a person that's just everything they talk about. Their every position is based on opinion. It's not based on any facts. That's why real estate is so powerful because it's based on facts, not opinions. Well, you always got speculation in the game if you want to add speculation to it. But your speculation is based on facts. Real estate, brothers and sisters, real estate. It's real. Right? Forex is a contract. Option is a contract. It's not the actual asset itself that you're making money from. You want to invest in the asset, not the contract. Right? If you want to get into Forex, then get the coin. Get gold coins. You want to get in the Forex, foreign exchange markets? Good. Then go buy the most universal foreign exchange there is, and that's gold and silver. See, it's just basic fundamentals. But we don't understand the basics, so when we get up here, we don't know how the basics is where up here came from. Up here came from the basics. Options came from the actual stock itself, from an actual physical company. But we don't understand that. We just won't get into options, puts and calls, and straddles. Ooh, man, ooh. See, that sounds good. See, that's that intellectual piece, you know. I'm so smart and broke as hell. All right? Any other questions, brothers and sisters? We're talking about hashtag black dollars, hashtag black wealth, hashtag black economy. We're going over today. All right? So let's go ahead and just a couple more minutes and we'll close out. All right? We need for you to share, get some new people in here. Share, get some new people in here. All right, this is the Money Game live stream. We come here every day, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. All right, to talk about money, to understand money. Understand how the game is played, the comprehensive game. Long as all you think is politics is about you voting, and you understand the greater dynamic of politics, you always going to lose. Somebody going to take your vote, just take your vote, and go do what they want with it. Because all you think it is, oh, my only job is to go vote. Folks died to go vote. All right. Folks died to go vote. They died to go vote because they thought voting was going to give them freedom. And now we can see now that voting don't give you freedom. The only thing that's going to give you freedom in America is economic empowerment. P. Diddy is freer than folks that don't have no money. Jay-Z freer than folks that don't have any money. Freer. Right? So economic empowerment, brothers and sisters, collective. The more collective your power is, the more powerful you are. The more collective. See? More collective. Not individual, more collective. Now they're determining who Cruz. Right? Is that Rubio? Right? Now, where Rubio followers, his voters, his supporter, now who they gonna back? Cruz or Kasich or Donald Trump? See, pooling. They're pooling. They're gonna pool. So he has enough sense to know and understand the dynamics, right? He got to start positioning those people. Everybody understands that. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's a joke. Understand that nobody's going to free us but us, brothers and sisters. See, that's another thing of the rules to winning at the money game. See, those that play the rules to win and play the winning rules, they know ain't nobody going to do it but them. They take full responsibility. Now, the IRS and tax laws can help, right? Tax abatements can help, right? Tax deferments can help, right? Tax credits can help. But they know that it ain't going to happen unless they do it even with all that help. They take full responsibility for themselves. That's a winning law, winning rule to the money game. You take full responsibility for your wins and you take full responsibility for your losses. That's a winning rule to the money game. You don't fault and blame other people. Right? You take full responsibility. Right? If you wouldn't have given that crook your money, they wouldn't have robbed you. So you take full responsibility for being hoodwinked and bamboozled and tricked. I should have known better than that. Man, I should have known better. That just didn't sound right. I didn't do no investigation. I didn't look into it. That's why we come up with these irresponsible school loans. Should I pay minimum? Pay it off, man. Pay it off. Minimum is a game. Minimum is a game. Right? Minimum is a game. You want to pay it off. Now, paying it off paying a minimum might be a temporary strategy, but you have to think it out. Think through it. right? Think through it. Right? Sometimes it's better to pay the minimum, right? And then take some of that money and put it somewhere else. Put it in an investment in yourself. Put it in an investment that's going to generate cash for you to pay off that student loan. I said you should pay it off. I didn't say when. But you should pay it off as soon as you can. So you might pay the minimum to hold the wolves back, to buy you some time, right? So you won't exhaust all your money in paying off student loans. But see, remember, it's a two-pronged strategy. The other part is you invested in yourself. You invested in something that's going to give you a return on your investment. Now you can double up on your payments. Now you can double up on your payments because the goal is I got to get these people out my pocket. I'll go flip me a real estate deal, get these people out my pockets. I got to flip something. The fastest way to make money, Tamika, is to flip something. Get this and sell it. Get this and sell it. Get this cell phone and sell it. Right? That's the fastest way. Go buy you some scarves and sell it. Go buy you some glasses and sell it. Pop your trunk. Go sell it. That's the fastest way to make money, is to flip something. So one more question, brothers and sisters. Hey, yes, very true. Just like the text Ray said earlier. All right, any other questions, brothers and sisters? Any other questions? Because I got to go. Right? I got to go. Go to DarrellMuhammad.net if you like this message. Make sure you hit one of the blog posts. Make sure you subscribe. All right? And if you want to implement some of the strategies that we talk about here, then you do that on DarrellMuhammad.net. Hit more, hit the book list, and buy you some books, brothers and sisters. Buy you some books. Aquaman, go to my website and get your free training for this course. All right? All right? Thought requires that long. Action requires the rest of the work. It only takes you this long to think it. Right? And just long enough so you can determine if you're going to take action or not. So, brothers and sisters, thank you for being here. Go to DarrellMuhammad.net. Check me out at Snapchat, Darrell Muhammad. Everything's Darrell Muhammad. YouTube, Darrell Muhammad. Blab, Darrell Muhammad. We're going to do something this Saturday. All right? What else? Twitter, Darrell Muhammad. Facebook, Darrell Muhammad fan page. Make sure you go there. All right? Darrell Muhammad fan page, DarrellMuhammad.net. Brothers and sisters, thank you for being here. I'm not sorry it went over because you apologize when you done something wrong. I'm glad that you stuck with me. We're at a strong high point. That's why I hate to get off, because I'm here to share with you, and the more the people, the merrier, because we're on a mission to put together a community, a small community, because it doesn't take masses of the people. Masses of the people follow a few. I'm just looking for a few that's committed, that's not afraid. Right? That's going to put their energy, their time, and their money into what they say they believe. Looking for some action takers. Go to DarrellMuhammad.net, subscribe, because we're going to do some stuff. We're going to patronize black businesses, freedompaper.com. We're going to patronize black businesses, ablenetwork.com. And we're going to put our money in a national treasury. National treasury. Right? We're going to pay our black taxes. Go to economicblueprint.org and pay your black taxes. Black taxes. Right? You don't question the government of America. Right? To thy own self be true. Be consistent. Right? You don't question what they do with the money. Go to economicblueprint.org and read up. Read up. I know we different. We treat each other different. We want fairness and equality, but we treat each other with double standards. I understand. But go to economicblueprint.com. But what is fish farming? You got to say that for next time. Say it for Wednesday. All right? So that's it, brothers and sisters. Thank you very much. Hashtag black dollars. Hashtag black wealth. Hashtag black economy. And as always, we'll see you at the top, not from the top, because you, your family, but most importantly, our black community needs and deserves, brothers and sisters, deserves your very best. All right? See you tomorrow for what? Freedom Friday. We're going to talk about freedom. We're going to wrap our minds around the concept and ideal of freedom. And then it'll be easier for you to apply financial freedom to that understanding. See you tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Take care. God bless. And reach out at me, DarrellMuhammad.net. If you want me to come to your city, I'll show you how I can come to your city, speak for free. Or we can do something online, on the telephone, webinar with your sales group, your youth organization. Somebody, brother and sister, go out there and see what kind of friends you have by going out there with a powerful message and getting me to come in and speak to them. Right? I want to be like my brother, Eric Thomas, and travel the country with this black economic empowerment message, because that's the key to our freedom. See y'all tomorrow. Take care. God bless.